The Fox and the Grapes, retold by Jacqueline Drury, illustrated by Safia Bint Ali. In this fable we'll meet fox, cat, grapes. Once upon a time there lived a fox. He lived in a forest with a clearing. One day Fox was walking happily through the meadow when he came across a beautiful tree. "Wow, look at that tree. What a strange sight to see here in the forest," exclaimed Fox. This tree had vines with brightly coloured leaves wrapped around it. It was different from the other trees Fox had seen before. All the other trees in the forest were plain. They just had boring branches and boring leaves, so this tree was special. As Fox looked at the tree, he noticed juicy bunches of grapes hanging from the vine and the tree. He licked his lips. He could imagine biting into them and enjoying an explosion of juice in his mouth. Those grapes looked delicious, but they're very high. "I must think of a plan to grab them," said Fox to himself. Fox thought of many plans from his bag of tricks and decided to jump to grab the grapes. Maybe if I keep trying I can grab them," said Fox. He tried, but he still could not catch the lovely juicy grapes. Fox decided to take another approach. An idea popped into his head. "I can climb the tree like my friend Cat," thought Fox. He had a great way of climbing. He started gripping onto the tree trunk, but his nails were not sharp like Cat's. "How did Cat do it? It really hurts every time I poke my nails in," cried Fox, confused. "Besides, my body is just too heavy to lift." "I knew Cat's way of getting up trees was a silly way," said Fox. "I will go back to jumping. This is much smarter than Cat's way." Fox leapt up into the air once again. This time he was so close to grabbing the grapes. He was very happy about this. "I'm getting very close," yelled Fox excitedly. Now I know what I can do." Fox had a cunning plan to take a run from a short distance and then jump. This time Fox was so close that he actually touched the grapes with his tongue. "Oh, so close, I will not give up," cried Fox. "Those grapes look delicious. They will quench my thirst on this hot summer's day." He tried again and again, but never managed to catch the grapes. Fox sat down beside the tree in disgust. He had been jumping for a while now and felt quite tired. "What a silly fox I am," Fox cried. He stared at the tree angrily. "Here I am using up all my energy trying to get these grapes. They aren't even worth it," said Fox. "I've seen juicier grapes before. I won't waste any more of my time." Fox then walked off in a terrible, terrible mood. As Fox continued walking, he heard paw steps behind him. He turned around and saw that it was Cat. "Hey, Fox, how are you doing?" "I saw you trying to jump for the grapes," said Cat. "No, I was just playing a jumping game for fun. I'm quite bored today," lied Fox. "Who would want those smelly grapes anyway?" "Well, you know how well I can climb. I was going to climb up and get some for both of us," said Cat, pretending not to know that Fox was lying. Cat watched Fox try desperately to jump and grab the grapes many times, so he knew Fox wanted them. Fox did not say anything. "Well, if you don't want any, I think I'll go and get some grapes for myself," Cat teased. "Anyway, have a great day. I'll see you later, Fox." Fox knew he had to think quick. He really wanted those grapes, but he didn't want to show Cat how desperate he was. "Well, Cat, if you are going to eat them, I suppose I can join you. I did mention that I am quite bored," said Fox cunningly. "No, Fox, I won't do that to you because you said that grapes are smelly. I don't want to force you to eat something you don't like," teased Cat. At this point, Fox's mouth was watering so much that he couldn't contain himself. He couldn't pretend any more. Okay, Fox shouted. "I was jumping for the grapes. I would love it if you could climb up the tree and grab some for me." "Ha! I knew it," said Cat. But Fox, why not just say that in the first place? "There's no need to pretend you don't like something just because you can't reach it," Cat said. "It's okay if you need to ask for help." "I'll try harder to be a better fox," said Fox. "Thank you, Cat." Cat climbed up the tree, grabbed a bunch of grapes and handed them to Fox. "Thanks, Cat, you're a great friend," said Fox. When Cat climbed down, Fox handed one bunch of grapes to Cat. The two friends then sat under the tree, shared the juicy grapes and lived happily ever after. Don't forget, don't be like Fox and pretend to hate something just because you can't have it. Let's learn about our friend Fox. We see Fox in many different kinds of fables. Foxes are also in many different countries. Different types of foxes live in different climates. For example, the Arctic fox lives in snowy places, while the fennec fox can be found in the desert. Let's learn about our friend Cat. In the fable, we hear that Cat's claws aren't as sharp as Cat's. A cat's sharp claws help it do things like climb, dig, and defend itself. A cat's claws are retractable, which means they put their claws back in their paw. Let's learn about grapes. In the fable, we see that the tree has purple grapes hanging from it. Grapes can certainly be purple, but you can also find them in many, many more colours. Some popular grape colours are red, black and green. They are even yellow grapes. The end.